Traditional lion ceremony to mark the start and bring auspicious good fortune to the drivers at Shanghai, particularly Ma Guinghua, the Chinese driver on the front row of the grid, but a dreadful start from him as he barely moves at race one. Jose Maria Lopez taking the lead from championship rivals Ivan Muller and Sebastian Loeb as the bumping and boring breaks out behind. Rob Huff with contact from Gabriele Tarquini. Broken left rear corner would send him to the pits at the end of lap one. He was out of the first race. So too, unequivocally, Tom Coronel, victim of more first corner tomfoolery. Safety car brought out. And as they get racing once more, Ma from the back end of the field, putting a pass in on Gregoire de Moustier's Bamboo Chevrolet to creep up the order into 8th place. Ma's recovery didn't last quite as long as he would have hoped. Missed a couple of braking points, and then this massive overshoot behind Norbert Michaelis showed that something was not right with the Chinese driver. Sichuan, he crept into the pits. Drive shaft problems diagnosed by the team, and work would be underway to race him out to race two. Meanwhile, Lopez romped away. Muller in second, gave chase in vain. Loeb in third. That's their championship positions as well. The points gap extending. Sichuan's 1, 2, 3, though, sealed the manufacturer's crown for the second consecutive year for the reigning world champion team. Yves Maton, the boss of Sichuan Racing, joining them on the podium for the moment of triumph. Race 2, Hugo Valente on pole position. Fast-starting Gabriele Tarquini's red, white and green Honda inside him. And Tarquini would control the run down into the first corner as second row starter John Philippi went backwards. And Ivan Muller led the charge through of the Sichuans. Contact between Tarquini and another rival as he made an impact with Valente and a second. And there would be a third as well. Muller and Loeb trying to go a long way around the outside. Huff getting tagged by another of the Sichuans. And Tarquini breaking through, but there was trouble in store for Valente over the curbs to go back up into second position, but earlier contact would have its effect. Broken suspension, pitching him into a spin as all hell broke loose behind him as well. Huff and Ma getting together. Tarquini led for the first few laps, but Muller was always on his case. And the two old rivals, plenty of respect between them. Mistake by Tarquini allowed Muller to squeeze through, but then Gabriele settled back once more, tucked in underneath. He was never able to repass the Frenchman, but when Jose Maria Lopez started to attack, Tarquini was strong in defence. The Italian, whose teammate Thiago Montero won last time out in Motegi, managed to keep Lopez behind. Muller romped away, Lopez taking second though, and with points for pole position, it means that Muller's net loss over the weekend was a single point. Four races, 2 race weekends remain in November. Lopez looks set to, like Sichuan, repeat last year's championship success.